Have you been thinking about going on a cruise to Japan and just been wondering how the heck am I going to do this? They're so expensive, especially for these balconies. And I want to go during one of these summer festivals to kind of really experience Japan. Well, I have a cruise deal for you. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, Rob from Cruise Sea-kers, and welcome to our cruise deal show today. I have a great deal for you going to Japan, but before I get into that, I want to thank each and every one of you folks who have become a Cruise Seeker subscriber. Thank you for doing that. And if you're new here or you've been lurking around for a little bit and haven't hit that subscribe button just yet, think about hitting that subscribe button. Turn that notification bell on. This way you get notified every single time we have one of those new cruise deals. Thank you for doing that as well. And while you're down there, hit that like button. It does help that YouTube algorithm. It does help this community grow. Thank you for doing that as well. Well, with that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about this amazing cruise deal going to Japan during one of their quintessential summer festivals that you will be able to spend an overnight in that city. Stay tuned. Alrighty, the cruise deal that I'm talking about today is on the Celebrity Millennium. Yes, the Celebrity Millennium, she does lots and lots of cruises to the Asian area during the summertime, and this is the ship you're going to be on. It's a 12-night Best of Japan cruise, but the special thing about this cruise is that it's going during the Nabuta Festival in Japan. Nabuta festivals are amazing. It's these giant floats that they make out of rice paper and lights and wire, and they are carried by a team of about 20 people through the streets during the day. And then in the evening, they carry them again in the night. And they are intricate and they're beautiful and people are having fun. You can even join in on the parade if you want by purchasing a costume to be one of the jumping people, or you can rent one of those costumes as well. Rent's about, call it about 25, 30 bucks to rent the costume, or you can purchase one for about 50 bucks and you can actually join in and be one of the jumping people during this festival. It's a lot of fun. It is quintessential Japan. Everybody who is a Japanese citizen tries to get up to see the Nabuta Festival at least once in their life, and they usually book out the hotels in that area for months in advance. So this is really special that you get to go on a cruise ship and spend an overnight there, seeing that beautiful parade both in the day and in the evening when those amazing floats are lit up. So when is this cruise? This cruise is on July 26th, 2027. It is a round trip cruise from Tokyo. It will make stops in Mount Fuji, and this is actually in the port of Shimizu. Just so you know that it's a little bit further out from Mount Fuji, just so you know. Then you're also going to be going to Kyoto, which is nearby Osaka. You're going to be spending an overnight there as well. So you get to really experience both beautiful cities for 2 days. Then you're going to go to Koshi, Japan. And then from there, you're going to go to Busan, South Korea. From there, you're going to go to Haruki. And then finally, you're going to do that overnight in Aomori, Japan. Aomori, Japan is where that Nabuta Festival does occur. And you'll have 2 days there to enjoy that festival. So now that we know the ship, now that we know the sail date, and now that we know this beautiful itinerary, let's talk about the pricing. The pricing I have for you is amazing, folks. Quite amazing pricing. I just want to tell you, you can't beat this price. You're going to be saving multiple thousands of dollars. In some cases, getting close to saving $10,000. But before we talk about the pricing, let's talk about what you get with this pricing. This pricing is for two people in the cabin. This is double occupancy pricing, not per person. This price also includes the Celebrity All-Included Perks package, which is your classic drinks and your basic unlimited Wi-Fi. And you also get a 100% refundable deposit, which is a beautiful thing to do for peace of mind. All right, so the price for Concierge Class verandas. These are great verandas, beautiful locations on the ship. The price for them is right now $7,601.44. This is a crazy good price, folks. It might sound a lot, but this is a 12-day cruise, first off. And second of all, the current pricing, cruise only, for this exact room, cruise only, no perks, non-refundable deposit, is $12,830.44 because this is a festival cruise with 2 overnights. It's a crazy good savings, folks. That's $5,200 savings versus cruise only. Now, if you wanted to compare apples to apples and you added the all-included package to that fare on the Celebrity website and you say, I want a refundable deposit, well, they're going to want a whopping $17,034.44. So you're saving, when you're thinking about apples to apples, $9,400. A great deal. Jump on it. I only have 7 rooms left at this price. Next, let's talk about ocean views. If you just can't swing that $7,600, but you want to get on a great deal on a great cruise and experience a true Japanese festival, ocean views are $45,944 with the same package. Now, current pricing for those ocean views, cruise only with nothing and a non-refundable deposit, is $59,2144. So you get all the perks and you're also saving $1,400. And if you're comparing apples to apples, Celebrity wants $85,6344, so you're saving $4,000 in value versus booking direct. Another great deal. Now we also have insides, and those insides are a little less than $500 less than the ocean views, but they're a little less value involved versus the ocean view. I would go with the ocean views, but we do have insides for a little over $4,000. If those are interesting to you, let us know. And again, you're going to get great savings as well, because if you go to the Celebrity website, you're going to save about $1,400 versus their cruise only price, and saving around $4,000, around $4,400 maybe for those insights if you're comparing apples to apples when you add the package and you add the refundable deposit. So these are great deals, saving you thousands of dollars when you're comparing apples to apples. Heck, saving you thousands of dollars when you're even comparing against cruise only. It's a great deal. So I convinced you want to go on this great Japanese festival cruise with 2 overnights. Well, the best way to do it is to give me a call at the number down below. If you hit extension 1, that will bring you to me, Robert. If you hit extension 2, that will bring you to my wife, Cheryl. Now, if you do not want to give us a call, I will leave a link in the description down below. If you click that link, it will bring you to a travel interest survey form. Fill it out. Let us know you want to go on the Best of Japan cruise on July 26, 2027 for the Nabuta Festival on the Millennium, and we will get back to you as soon as we possibly can. Now, if you're sitting in your living room and you're watching YouTube and you do not have access to a keyboard or a mouse, I will leave a QR code right about there. If you click your phone on that QR code, it will bring you to that same travel interest survey form. Fill it out. Let us know you want to go on the July 26, 2027 cruise on the Millennium for the Best of Japan, for the Nabuta Festival, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. So there you go, folks. That's our cruise deal for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hey, give it a big thumbs up. It does help that YouTube algorithm. It does help this community grow, and it does help us continue to give you these great cruise deals. Thank you so much for doing that. Have you been on a Japan cruise? Have you been on the Millennium? We would love to hear from you in the comment section down below. We try to answer to comments when we can. Thank you so much for leaving a comment. We would love to hear from you about what you think about this cruise, about this ship, about this Japanese festival. Thank you so much for leaving a comment. And one more time, hey, if you've been watching this long, please hit the subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. It is so appreciated by us. Thank you so much for doing that. So until we talk again next time, this is Rob from Cruise Seekers reminding each and every one of you to always seek the seas. Bye now.